Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, Love. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Green.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to the right side and incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll be forced outright. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got
to the pylon. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Emir Smith-Marset now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Wilson going to throw right away. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he's finally taken down with a nice return. Will set them up at the 35.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose the ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Give them 14 on that play, one first down. So after one, it's the Packers on top. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He has Hyatt complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Devontae Wyatt. He gets in there and drops him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
first and 10. Here's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's taken down up past the 35. A big play after being backed up. 33 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Here's Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here we go. 52 blue.
A second down throw for Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Green Bay first down. Here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On second down, Russ. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Giants.
First down, New York.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Again, Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Let's go now. Ready?
Willis. That one on target to Watson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Smith-Marset. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. Still on the move. Inside, and he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Hardman now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Come on.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Willis to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 18 on that one. First down,
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
the left side, he finds Kraft. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
19, Mustang, nice, go!
To throw is Willis. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 6.
Throwing is Willis. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Go! Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing, Willis. That's taken in, and he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Here we go. Set.
Willis moving outside the pocket. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Wilson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now it's Wilson. Oh, Neighbors wide open. It's complete. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Giants. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Hardman now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Willis now to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing, Willis. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Paulson Adeba.
A lot of defenses will to try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already got me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. A throw on the move is caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Russ moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing again. Wilson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Blaster, 6. 60 red. 60 red. Green Jack. Ultra. Ultra. Set, huh?
From the gun, it's Love. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Darius Alexander in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Claude red. Set. 10 black. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Bump. He'll take a shot for Watson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
Ready. 50, green, smash, red. Set.
They'll go for it. Love. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Now Wilson on 1st down. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the give, it's Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. That one caught. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
Back to throw is Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This is caught at the 2, and he is out of bounds. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense is...
Good blocking, and he's in. Tyrone Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break. Needle blue. That's ready.
Love to throw on first and 10. Picked off by Javon Holland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. The one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Will get this into the hands of Neighbors. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, second and a yard.
At the Packers' 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll run with Tracy. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. So a road win here for the Giants. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.